Hey guys, it's me, Kyle, aka Vulcan Wolverine, and it's March 17th, 2020. I hope you guys are doing okay. I wanted to just make a quick video. I was gonna do a live stream today, but I'm gonna do a live stream this week sometime, maybe tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Definitely by the end of this week, I'm going to do a live stream. Kind of like preparing because the coronavirus has hit Louisiana. There's three people dead from it and like 150 cases in Louisiana. I couldn't find any toilet paper, so like I have 3 rolls left, and I had to get some napkins and stuff like that. I hope everybody's doing okay. I know that the world is just going even more crazy than this targeting is making the world. But I wanted to make a short video just today because I heard some people were worried about me, and I just wanted to tell everybody, like, relatively, I'm okay, right? Like, we're dealing with this targeting, we're dealing with mind control. The targeting is pretty bad, so things are pretty bad, but I made that last live stream and I was talking about taking a break. So I kind of thought everybody would kind of catch on to that, and I made sure that I put that video at the end. There's a video at the end that said, never give up, and that was kind of like me saying, I was still trying to figure out kind of if I wanted to take a break or not. And then like a week later, I was kind of already into my break, and I was like, well, I should make a video telling people I'm definitely taking a break, but I kind of didn't. I was like, well, I'm already taking a break. People probably know. But I did just want to let people know, like, I'm not leaving. I'm not quitting. I kind of want to change things up a little bit. Do some live streams and stuff, but also, do some edited things. So I'm not quitting or leaving or anything, and I'm relatively okay. Things have been rough, but probably I'm going to do a live stream this week. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys. I'll do a live stream, later this week, and I want to go over. There's a lot of really, really good news coming out. There's a UN investigation, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about, where Magnus Olson is working with Neil. Let's see. Let me pull this up on the screen. I should have had this pulled up. I'm going to go through a bunch of articles and the stuff that Freedom for Targeted and Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance, the news and information they put out, and then some articles from the Guardian and things like that. But the UN is doing an investigation. Niels Melzer is working with Magnus Olson, and they're working off a lot of letters, emails, and things sent by targeted individuals to the UN. So we're gonna go through all the articles, and I'm gonna give out the email that we can send emails to, and the mailing address that we can send letters to, so that we can put in more to this investigation. I do kind of worry about things like the coronavirus, which I think is completely manufactured. I think this is a completely problem, reaction, solution. Then they're going to come out with a vaccine, and that's going to be another round of problem, reaction, solution. I really want to recommend Nex put out a video. It's called Things That Make You Go and it's a recent video that he put out, and Anthony Patch is talking about, like, they're probably going to introduce a vaccine for the coronavirus, and then what's in that vaccine. And us as targeted individuals, we know that people have nanotechnology in them. We know that people have implants in them, and all these kind of toxins and biofilms on them, to turn us into dirty circuit boards so that we receive these electromagnetic frequencies a lot easier. But definitely check that out. Check out Next Level NEXX. Sure, all you guys who watch my videos probably watch Nex's videos. He's been doing some really awesome live streams. And then let's see, one other thing. Stacy recently just found 2 bombshell, breakthrough defenses. And I'm using 2 of them. One of them, and I'm going to go over these more. I'll probably talk about this on the live stream, and then I'll make another video on them too, because sometimes things get lost in long live streams, But this is a Smart Shield USB. It's about $50. I've got 2 of these plugged into my computers. I think I'm going to move one to the wall because you can put them in a USB port that plugs into the wall. So Smart Shield USB, the better one. This is because I sit by my computer all the time. This is really good because it's basically a device that uses the innards of your computer to stop it from creating an electromagnetic field and to also reduce other electromagnetic fields in the area. So this is really, I've been feeling like coolness on my body, clear thinking and things like that from this. The next thing I'm going to show you, and they also, at Smart Shield, they have one that is not a USB thing, but just plugs straight into the wall, and it uses the wiring in your wall to actually reduce electromagnetic fields, like in just fields coming off your wall. But this next thing too, and look, I'm going to show her video. Everybody go to Stacy TI. She's so awesome. She's so smart, and like she's really digging for some solutions that could reduce our suffering. I'm going to put this Smart Shield back in the computer. And then I want to show you all this. She showed it on her video, so I'm going to go to her video, but first I want to show it real quick. This is a Schumann resonator. I have 2 of these. I have one in my pocket right here, like I have my Q-Wave defenders on, and then this it's a Schumann resonator. What's it called? I'm gonna, on the live stream, I'm gonna go to the website, but I think that's just what it's called. You go to Amazon and look up Schumann resonator, and it's this little thing. Look how small it is. And this has helped me, like, not just subtly with the attacks, but it creates like a cooling effect on my body because like I can't feel the external hits as bad. It kind of clears my mind. Now it's not 100%, right? Nothing's 100%, but these are breakthroughs. So thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much. And let me go ahead and go to her channel real quick. I just wanted to make a quick video just telling y'all I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been dealing with the targeting and stuff like that. The coronavirus is just, it's just like the beginning of a zombie movie, No, there's like still stuff on the store shelves like where I live, but in California, it's like everything is cleared out. Where I live, you can still get food, but I couldn't find toilet paper. I went to like 3 stores, all the toilet paper's gone. It's very interesting how that's the thing that sells out first in a crisis. And we'll talk about that stuff more. I think on my live stream coming back, I wanted to make this short video because I didn't want to spend a lot of time like saying where I've been and stuff like that. I kind of just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay. I say I'm relatively okay, right? I'm relatively okay. The targeting's hard. Kind of taking a break helped me to get a little bit of homeostasis back, right? Help me to, and you can't get 100% homeostasis with the targeting. My mind is just these remote neural manipulation protocols fill up my head. It's hard to organize my thoughts and stuff like that. And I kind of just wanted to make a break from social media, to think about things, especially with a lot of things going on. Not the least of them being, Linda's death, and then this huge coronavirus thing, which I was telling somebody today. I was like, this is a scenario that I kind of thought of. I kind of thought, like, how is society just going to go back to normal? Like, if everybody learns about these neuroweapons and people being, hit with bidirectional streams of energy, people's brains being tapped into bidirectional streams of energy, people being tortured with microwaves, how is society just going to go back to regular? And I was like, they might just do a bunch of other stuff that kind of makes that'll just make it when the targeting comes out, people will go, oh, wow, well, there's a lot worse stuff going on. There's hope. There's always hope, and all the chaotic things and the horrible things in this master plan, and it is a master plan. This coronavirus is artificial and man-made, spreading around worldwide. The targeting too, and this is a master plan to do a lot of different angles, one of which is culling of the population, culling and control. You see how scared people are because of the coronavirus, but there's always hope. And the thing is that no matter how bad things get or how bad things are, it doesn't change. And this is something I say all the time, so you guys might be tired of it. It doesn't change what we need to do. You know, we need to help people. We need to be as good as we can. We need to protect ourselves and our families and do what we can to make money, to get food and things like that. But try and take care of each other. Try and reduce people's suffering. It doesn't change that at all. Nothing. No matter how horrible things get, you know, things have gotten pretty horrible for me. A lot of good stuff too, right? I see a lot of strong people. I see a lot of you guys, and everybody who's been concerned about me. Just thank you so much. It's weird. I know this is a weird thing to say, but it feels good to be missed. And you know, I've been doing this. You know, I've been targeted overtly since 2011. I think I started making videos like the end of 2013, maybe 2014. And I just never stopped. Like the longest break that I had was like a week. You know, it was like a week. So I never really took a break. And around like November 2018, I was doing the November video bomb is what I called it. And it was just a video every day. And you know, about that time, kind of you get that still small, still inner voice that's saying, Kyle, you need to take a break. You know, this is, you're thinking about making videos and doing all this. You need to take a break and kind of clear things out. And then, you know, I kept going till 2020, to where I was just like, I have to take a break. I thought that I made that kind of clear, because I was like on the live stream, I was like, yeah, I need to take a break. And it was really hard. You know, it was really hard just stopping and disconnecting, because I kept wanting to. I was like, I gotta make a live stream, I gotta make a video, this is crazy. Like, but I needed to obey the universe's wishes. I needed to obey God's wishes, because he was saying, and I see now, after taking like a month off, it's been like a month and a week, I think, like that, and I see why. You know, this is something I'd say, when you know something's coming from God, when you know that there's that small, still inner voice that's telling you to do something, just do it, even if you don't understand, because you'll see why. You know, the good forces in this universe and beyond, and all the way up to God, you know, they know better than us. They know better than us, and you can connect with that. So always listen to that, especially in times like these. Things are overwhelming. You know, things are just overwhelming. And I know a lot of you guys, probably all you targeted individuals, know what I'm talking about. It doesn't change what we have to do. It doesn't change who we have to be. It actually makes it more important that we're good and we help people, we reduce suffering, we help each other out, we pass along good information, you know. And there's been so many people, like, while I've been taking a break, that I'll kind of, you know, look in on and see what they're doing, and people are just putting out some just awesome information. And these two, and you know, when I come back, I'm just going to try and focus on some positive things. I know we're getting so much bad news, and the targeting is so difficult. So this UN investigation now, if you haven't heard about it, I think probably every targeted individual has heard about it. There's maybe a couple of stragglers who haven't. Please look up FFCHS's website, and they have a lot of information on it. And then you can look up The Guardian, or you can just put it into Google, put in you know, UN investigation into cyber torture. The UN is investigating what is happening to us. So that's huge. That's huge. I sent FFCHS what they had written about it to my mom. You know, she's reading it. It goes a long way. There's been a lot of things along the way, right? Targeted individuals have been working so long to make a change to this, and it's just this incredible step into, and we've already done a lot of things to legitimize what's happening to us, but it's an incredible step. It's an incredible next step, next level. And also check out Next Level's channel. I do worry about the things that are coming, like the coronavirus and things like that. It seems like this plan is stepping up from the top of the pyramid. And I don't care what people think about that. They can call me a conspiracy or whatever, but we all see it now. everybody sees it now. And I do get worried that the things that are coming will make what's happening to us, and it's, you know, happening worldwide, people being hooked into bidirectional streams of energy, almost like a cell phone, almost, right? It's more complicated, more layers, because we have an organic brain, we have an organic nervous system and stuff like that. But you know, I tell people to think about this. Think about how many cell phones are in the world, way more than people, right? And they all get a signal. So with the military industrial complexes of every country having the ability to tap into people's brains, kind of like cell phone, there's less people in the world than cell phones, and they all get a signal. So I think that's about it for this video. I just wanted to make a short update video. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. I was thinking about giving it a snazzy clickbait title, like "Guess Who's Back?" You know, the what's that? The cliche thing that everybody does, like the Eminem song. I think I'm just going to call it "Targeted Individual Update." Oh, did I go to? I didn't go. My attackers made me forget. So so go to Stacy TI. Everybody go to Stacy TI channel. The video is called Targeted Individuals, Exciting New Shielding That Works, Protect from Assault Frequencies, and it does work. Like Stacy's saying, it works like about 70%. Like, so it's reducing 70% of her pain. She even says that it's working better for her than the hearing aids, than the noise canceling hearing aids. I'm not sure, but I know the differences that this makes are not subtle. They're not subtle, and I don't even want to. I wasn't even going to compare it to this. The Q-Wave Defenders, having like 16 of them, it gives a little bit of reduction of the external hits and stuff like that. Nothing compared to this. This is like $35. So these two solutions, the Smart Shield USB, and you can get one to plug into your wall too, and then the Schumann resonator that you can look up on Amazon, and I'm going to have those pulled up for when I do a live stream. They're very, very effective, like very effective. So this is really good stuff. It's really, really good stuff, and it kind of shows, like, you know, we've been talking about there's a large consumer market, and it's not only blossoming, right? It blossomed like a couple of years ago, but the consumer market's growing to protect from electromagnetic fields. And that's going to in turn protect from these attacks, because a lot of the layers are electromagnetic frequencies. I guess you could say, well, you know, you got scalar frequency, you got scalar waves, and then photonic energy. Photonic energy is electromagnetic energy, it's electromagnetic frequencies. I guess you could call scalar waves electromagnetic frequencies. But some of the layers that we're being hit with are highly affected by this. So I really, really recommend this, guys. And you know, Stacy's been digging and working hard and researching to like reduce some people's pain, to reduce her own pain, to help me out too. So really, really good job. Thank you, Stacy. I think that's it. Was there anything else? I guess I forgot anything. The main thing is I just wanted to say I'm okay. I'm relatively okay. You know, dealing with targeting, dealing with life, dealing with those things, but I just had to take a break. Weekend, yeah, and I already told y'all that. I keep forgetting if I told y'all stuff. The mind control, or the, let's call it remote neural manipulation, brain conditioning, is pretty bad. It makes my brain unorganized. So I know I sound pretty good. But it gets tough. It gets tough to be able to communicate, as well as the isolation, you know, from targeting. It makes it kind of hard to communicate how I want to. But you know, I mean, I know you guys understand that, and I had to take a break. I had to listen to that small still voice, which is you know, it's God. You know, it's God. You know, trying to take care of us, because, well, I'm not going to go into all that stuff, but there are such benevolent forces in this universe, and we have the free will to be servants to benevolent forces in the universe, servants to God, you know, in the name of Jesus Christ. Alright guys, I think that's it for this one. I just wanted to do a short, like, I'm okay video, because I knew some people were worried about me. And I'll be coming back. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. A lot of people are doing a great job. They're doing a really great job getting information out, doing a lot of great live streams and stuff like that. Everybody, just keeps fighting. Um, I'm going to be honest, the coronavirus thing really, really makes me worried, and it makes me worried that it's muddying the waters more and more, and I see that that's kind of part of this. It's the only way to say it, and it sounds crazy, right? Because these things that are really happening, there's been a conditioning and a protocol, and I guess conditioning is the best way to say it in society, to make these things that are really happening, when you say them, sound crazy. But this master plan from the top one of the big things is to muddy the water, to throw more stuff in, to cover up things that are happening, or when they come out, for them not to be as groundbreaking, and for people to wake up as much, because then they're just buried in mud, right? So I do have a little bit of worry on that. A lot of worry, right? There's a lot of worry to go around. And especially when we're getting remote neural manipulated and tortured, and we don't feel like ourselves. It's harder to I guess it's harder to have the right perception, to stay in the right perception, and just do what it's not hard to do what's right, but it's hard to feel okay all the time, especially when even if your brain is really healthy, and you're good chemically and everything, you're not being tortured, it's still a huge crisis, right? So we have a big battle. But I was thinking that we've gone through the targeting, which people didn't know about, and it's a pandemic. This targeting is a pandemic across the world. So we can look at this coronavirus. There's already stuff like this that we can maybe get people to stop panicking, and tell them how to kind of react a little bit. And targeted individuals have talked about that. We're going through this so we can maybe help people in the coming crises. Hopefully there will be solutions to the coronavirus that won't turn into another cycle of problem, reaction, solution. But the way that I see things, I see that's that's what's happening. But I'm hoping that we can focus on ending these neuroweapons torture programs and directed energy weapons programs, and then at least we'll be out of the torture zone, right? I don't know. I do see a neuro society coming up. Like Brian too talks about it, and I've talked about it on my videos, and I see that it's like maybe the torture programs will end and stuff like that, but then everybody's brains are going to be hooked up to some kind of grid anyway. I guess I won't go into all that right now. I haven't talked in a while, so I'm kind of babbling on. I love you guys. I'm relatively okay. I'm being targeted, struggling through it. Trying to help people as much as I can, my family and other people. I've been talking to people. I thought that live stream kind of like would let people know if I took a break, but I should have done a video. I should have done a video a week after. I should have been like, hey, I'm taking a break. I'm okay. But I was already a week in, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to continue with the break. People will understand, and if I talk to some target individuals individually, they'll tell people. But I wanted to let y'all know, and I'll never stop fighting. We don't have a choice, right? We're being targeted. I don't even think when this program ends we can ever stop fighting, because we see what's happening in society. But okay, I've gone on. I've been long-winded enough, which is the usual. I love you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. Really kind of prepare to hunker down. If you're in a place where you're starting to have deaths from the coronavirus in your state, wherever you are in the world, try and get toilet paper. If you still got toilet paper in stores around you, get a bunch of toilet paper, as much as they'll let you buy. Because I didn't even think about that. Like, oh, if you're stuck in your house, you need toilet paper, right? Somebody was making a joke to me the other day. I think today they made the joke. They said I should use my superhero shirts. It's funny. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end it on that. And I'll be doing some stuff this week. Not sure I'm not sure tomorrow or the next day or the next day, but it'll be in the next 3 days. Kind of just still kind of winding my breakdown and playing video games, and also I'm really trying to stock up and kind of see what's going on in my in my city with the coronavirus, and talk to my parents kind of and prepare, you know. But I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do a live stream because of that. So, all right, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all soon. And I'm never going to quit fight. I'm never just going to leave, so don't worry about that. Like, I'll say that now. Well, maybe I might change footing and do some different stuff, so it might take longer. It might not be like live stream, live stream, live stream, live stream. I might try and do some edited stuff, right? Also, New Type. Go to New Type's channel. He's got 2 great edited. He may have more now. He started making some great edited videos. New Type, NEW space TYPE, and I'll talk about some other targeted individuals' channels. But I wanted to send some people over there, and I definitely wanted to send more people to Stacy TI's channel. She's super smart. She's so super smart. And these, like, seriously, I know that, and she found these. Like, this is all her. This is all her. And I know that we've looked at a lot of defenses. Some things have worked better than others. These are breakthroughs. These are real breakthroughs. So look into them. I'm going to talk more about them on live streams. It's very hopeful. It's very hopeful for us if we can reduce some of our suffering, tone down on some of the layers. This tones down on even some of the layers of the remote neural manipulation, as well as for me, the Smart Shield USB key is really good because, like, I sit next to my computer all the time. It may be for people who don't sit next to their computers all the time. You might want to, get a USB plug for your wall and then put one of these in, or you can get a Smart Shield where it just plugs directly into the wall, and it uses the wiring inside the computer, the wiring inside of your wall, to basically make a positive field to combat some of the really, really negative frequencies that are hurting our body. And the Schumann resonance is a very healthy field too. This makes a very strong field. You don't have to recharge it a lot. So thank you so much, Stacy. All right, and all right, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Definitely not leaving. Wanted to let y'all know I'm relatively okay, and I'll be doing some live streams soon. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.